Top 10 Most Dangerous and Hardest Prisons in the World 2023. Attica Correctional Facility is a maximum security prison located in Attica, New York. It has been home to some of the worst criminals in the history of America and has been a site of prison violence. One of the worst riots took place in 1971 when the prison's residents overpowered prison staff and took 42 staff members hostage. The riot ended after 4 days, and 43 lives were lost, of which 33 were convicts and the rest were prison staff. It is not a surprise to see Attica among the top 10 of the 25 most dangerous prisons in the world. As calls for transparency increase, prison and surveillance companies like Palantir Technologies Inc. NYSE, PLTR CoreCivic Inc. NYSE, CXW, and the GEO Group Inc. NYSE, GEO will be forced to take measures to adapt to new governmental policies, especially in the U.S. The Mendoza prison is located in Argentina and is notorious for its harsh living conditions. Inmates are forced to squeeze themselves in cells of 4 square meters each. They sleep on the floor without any mattresses, defecate in plastic bags, and urinate in bottles. These living conditions have caused Mendoza prison to become a site for riots. 22 inmates lost their lives in the prison between February 2004 and November 2005. La Modelo is based in Bogotá, Colombia. The prison consists of 2 wings, the north wing that holds the left-wing rebels and the south wing holds the right-wing government supporters. The space between the wings is the battleground where the killings take place. The prison staff does not carry weapons inside the prison, even though the inmates have access to firearms and explosives. In the March of 2020, a riot broke out within the prison due to fear of the COVID-19 pandemic being spread. That riot caused 23 deaths and 83 injuries. The Guldani prison was once a place where torture was normal. On the 18th of September 2012, Georgian national TV channels released video footage that contained recordings of inmates being raped, tortured, and beaten by the prison staff. The worldwide broadcast was met with protests being orchestrated by students and citizens of Georgia. Orders were issued to prosecute and convict guards that were guilty of torturing and abusing human rights. A zero tolerance for violation of human rights policy was issued by the government. The oldest prison in the state of California that has been home to a disturbing number of serial killers and rapists, San Quentin is the only prison in California to have a gas chamber and death row. On the 25th of January, 2006, a death row prisoner cut a guard's arm to the bone when he was being uncuffed. In the February of 2006, over 100 inmates were injured as a result of racially motivated attacks. Violence has been and will be an issue at San Quentin. No matter how many guards there are, this prison will remain one of the most dangerous prisons in the world. Also known as Mumbai Central Prison, Arthur Road Jail is Mumbai's largest and oldest prison that is known for being highly understaffed and overcrowded. Gang wars that have led to the injury and even deaths of inmates have become a routine practice behind the bars of Arthur Road Jail. The prison was originally designed to accommodate about 800 inmates but houses 2,000 inmates, abusing its capacity and adding to the motivations of its inmates to adopt violent measures. This is one of the 3 maximum security facilities in England. A diverse range of men have been incarcerated at Belmarsh, the most common inmates being those who were convicted of terrorism. Even though the prison provides facilities to inmates that include education, physical fitness, and workshops, it is still a place ridden with prison violence. This inspection report suggests that the level of violence has only increased since the last inspection conducted, with a total of 49 assaults attempted on staff and 58 on other inmates, making Belmarsh one of the 25 most dangerous prisons in the world. Bang Kwang Central Prison is a maximum security correctional facility in Thailand, roughly 11 kilometers north of Bangkok. New inmates are made to wear leg irons for the first 3 months of their sentence, and death row inmates are required to have leg irons permanently welded on. There is an internal class system that has the poorer of the inmates do chores for the wealthy in exchange for food. Kamiti is a maximum security detention facility in Kenya that houses Kenyan prisoners who are known for going through inhumane treatment and living in conditions that are deemed unfit for human survival. The scarcity of resources, overcrowding, and hot weather conditions results in the development of violent behaviors within prisoners, making this place one of the 25 most dangerous prisons in the world. One of the most infamous prisons in France, La Santé prison has had numerous riots, executions, and escapes. Inmates are allowed to shower only twice a week and cells lack proper ventilation. It does not come as a surprise that inmates develop various health issues due to these absurd living conditions. In 1999, La Santé witnessed suicides of a little over 100 inmates. The prison system has developed an internal class system that makes living conditions worse for the lower class inmates.